Hello, everyone. My name is Jeremy. My channel name is Time to Wake Up. And here on the channel today, I want to talk about the concept of 144,000 light workers. This is a concept that has been kind of just, I don't know, just driving me crazy for the past maybe month, a year, maybe even more. And it's the idea that there will be 144,000 people. They will be like the seeds that will kick off this new world, new earth. I am not a religious person, but I am a spiritual person. And I believe we are all connected. I believe that there's not 250 religions that are wrong and there's only one that is right. I believe that we're all connected by the same being, the same God, the same higher power. Countries that are divided is not natural. We are all connected. Whatever created this earth is what I think created us all. And I don't think I don't think this character meant, our creator, meant for us to be divided. I think we were all supposed to be connected. And so when we talk about 144,000 light workers, we're talking about awakening
to a new reality.
And some people have to be the teachers. And some people, those 144,000, that's just a metaphor. That number represents the beginning or the seed opening up of a new world or a new earth. But those teachers have to be people that understand humanity and understand the idea that we are all connected and that we have feelings and we have a soul and we were born here to be someone. And when we were born onto this earth, that was us originally, and then we formed an ego, and that ego made us forget who we were. And so we spend most of our life getting back to who was that original person. Well, anyway, I have a drawing that I would like to put on my board right here. And I would like to visually show you what I think this 144,000 light workers, what it kind of looks like. All right. And it's in form of a Venn diagram. And I want you to think of markers as colors of people or cultures of people. Whether it's Mexican, Indian, if you're from China, if you're from a indigenous tribe in Africa, I would like you to understand that we are all connected, even though we visually look different. We seriously are all on this one globe. And so imagine it looks a little bit like this. We're going to keep it real simple for right now. That represents, let's just have that represent, just to be simple-minded for now. And we're only going to do that at the beginning. But let's say that represents white people. And let's say this marker is going to represent black people. Okay, so when we look at this, we have a little bit of a Venn diagram. And what out here are the haters. And here is where all the love is. The love in the middle is the acceptance. The people in the middle are the white and the black people that understand there's no difference between the two of us. That you've been hated on, I've been hated on. I am white, but I am not Donald Trump. I do not even understand this man whatsoever. I'm not trying to make this into politics, but I want you to understand I represent myself. Here we have our diagram, and now let's say this would be Indian people. Chinese people. Ukrainian people. That marker is broken. We'll try a new one. Russian people. Now, my drawing is not perfect, but I think you get the point. The point is in the center. The love is in the center. It is easy to choose hate. It is easy to choose to not understand another group, to say you're right, they're wrong, but you've never lived in their shoes. You've never walked in their shoes. And just like Trump doesn't represent me, there's a leader in another country that doesn't represent those people. And most of us are, this is all beyond our control. And so when we choose understanding, when we choose to not live in fear and hate, when we choose love, when we choose peace, we understand we're not against all these other people. We're all fruit from the same tree. Now, this might just piss people off, this, because they want to believe in boundaries, and they want to believe in walls, and they want to believe in they're better than others. But the truth is, we're all equal. And so when we come to an awakening, religion might work the same, like whoever created this earth, he created one earth. And we're all those little pieces, those countries, those are powerful people's egos. Those are not all the souls like me or you, right? The division. So don't buy into it. Choose love and let's be better. Be part of the 144,000 light workers that are going to try to spread light throughout this world. How do you create light? You smile and you pass it on. You cannot fight your way through this. You can only love your way through this, which is such a hard concept for some people to understand. Look, I am an artist. I went through a massive spiritual awakening. This was the type of art I was making before the awakening. I felt stuck in a rut, At one point I just felt like I could not do much, really, to improve my situation. And through going through an awakening, pushing through a door of fear in every category of life. Now I'm talking about marriage, career, material things, job, money, politics, religion, friends, love, people, illusions, the car you drive, the face that we wear, and the tattoos on our arm. It's all illusions. And when we start to see the truth of all of this stuff, we become truly awoken. And we're different people. And once you go through that door, you cannot come back. So this guy that did not think he could change reality now thinks he can. I make, pieces that come to me as I'm creating them. They come from the subconscious mind. So a piece like this is about when you encounter love, and this is not done, but is it real or fake? I mean, what are we dealing with? When we meet someone, we don't know the true person. We do not see all the grotesque veins. We just see the sugar-coated, shiny version. And then a piece like this says, when you get to a point where you've pressed on, you've pushed, you get to a point of exhaustion, and you just have to surrender. I don't know if they're visions, or I don't know what they are, but it's tapping into my subconscious, and I do get these messages. I don't know if they're downloads or what, but they come to me, and I'm very intuitive and spiritual, and I'm not listening to the news anymore. So I just want to show you another piece, and I'm not done with this one, and it's the idea that life every day is a gift, regardless of whether you're feeling good or not. It's an opportunity to grow and improve. Even the lessons that are hard. I don't know if anyone has, well, I'm going to take this back. I know a lot of people had it worse than me. I had a pretty tough year. Feel like an idiot. In relationships, I feel like I pretty much got my ass kicked. That being said, they're all learning lessons, and instead of having hate towards people, I try to see them for who they are. And well, I'm still growing at 48. I want to show you this book. I have tons of art in here, and I've been making music videos with AI. I've been making videos about self-improvement, all types of stuff. But the one I want to leave you with is this one right here, and I never showed this one yet. But it's right here. But it's this one right here, all right? And I'm going to pull it out for you. And it's the idea, unlike this, where we feel like we're stuck and we have nowhere to go, and we're in a container, this is the idea that we can grow through things, past things, through obstacles, okay? Through hard times. And so I want you to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to put a couple videos up right here. I want you to click on them, one of them, and watch my other content. My channel is full of art. I am an artist. I am not a trained art therapist, but I've been focusing on psychology and the power of the mind for a long time now. And so if you think I could teach you something, I think I can. And even if not, maybe we could just be friends and I can share my art with you. So that being said, please leave a comment. How about we leave a comment on what do you need to improve on to show your light more? What shadows do you need to get through in order to be the best version of yourself? Everyone has shadows. Everyone. And if you're afraid to look at them, well, that's your test right there. Occasionally, you got to look at why you act out. We all act out. Where none of us are perfect. Why? And some of us, we put up a very beautiful image of a perfect person. And we don't say or do a lot, but that doesn't mean we don't have shadows. Just because your house looks perfect inside does not mean you're perfect. Anyway, have a beautiful day. And I hope this empowered you in some way. And I hope you start to look at religion in the world differently based on this diagram, and show more understanding of people. When they act mad, there's a reason, like a lot of people are so hurt that their ego or their armor is just, all right, I'm so sorry. Beautiful day, morning, whatever it is. Goodbye.
What is the deal between you and me? You're staring back like some stranger. Honestly, we all look different, don't you see? Same sky over every head on this street. Who shaped the hills? who pulled the seas, who carved your hands, who painted me, who made this earth? Did he smile or grieve? Did he love each face or just let it be? Are we the same tree, different leaves, shaking in a little wind, same deep sea? We are no different, can't you see? You breathe, I breathe, that's you and me. What is real and what's the dream? If we're all branches from the same old beam, we are no different, can't you see? We might be the same tree. If we traded shoes, would the world agree? Or would the mirror still disagree? What if our souls match, key to key, locked in a body on a short time lease? When we are free, will we finally see every border was a broken piece? What if every